if you want the world to ratchet up into a better system, you have to make it drastically easier to use. You have to make it more convenient. Users will not select privacy. Users will not select security. Users will select convenience and fun. Oftentimes, people dismiss the requirements, but it's important that you think about your superpowers as riding on top of a massive scale international computing infrastructure that's run by a set of corporations. So the application stack and the personal computing devices, those end up being manufactured and controlled by various different groups. There's probably a problem there in terms of the number of manufacturers for computing devices. We probably need a lot more groups to do that. However, it's extremely difficult. Now, the layers below are actually pretty good. When you think about the openness of the internet and the openness of the networks, that's working quite well. The problem sits below. The way that the internet is steered today is through a series of contracts, terms of services, and the action of various corporations and courts around the world. Those contracts can change very easily. Those courts can decide things in the future that are different from the past. So what we need to really upgrade our systems is to create a layer that won't change, that has hard requirements for change, that has a much stronger foundation. We want math, cryptography, and economics to underlie the structure of the internet, to underlie the security of our communications network, and to guarantee your future access to these communication systems. I think most of you have not been in a country that suddenly overnight disabled the internet, but more and more people every day are encountering that kind of experience, and it could happen anywhere. So these kinds of infrastructure improvements can lead to public, international digital utilities. Don't think of them as corporations. Think of them as a utility that is there for the benefit of all, for the benefit of all of humanity, not run by any one group, but run by the math, by the cryptography, and by the economics behind them. Through that, we can establish these digital human rights. And from there, we should get them ratified. But I think we're in a moment where we should build them first and ratify them second. So that's why a lot of us are working on Web3.